Hello, dear listeners. This is Dinara Tangri, aka Alien Super Soldier, aka That Cry Chick Chick, here to tell you that I will be removing my podcast from Spotify. As you may have read or heard through the grapevine, Spotify has been engaging in some activities that I personally think are immoral and unethical, and I do not want to host my podcast on a platform that engages in these activities and sponsors things that ultimately lead to more people suffering. I do not wish to produce more ad revenue or any kind of income for this platform, which is why I will also be deleting my account as a listener. So it pains me to know that we live in a world where we have to choose between the lesser of two evils. Right now it seems like all the platforms, all the major platforms are complicit in one way or another in war crimes, genocides, and exploitation of impoverished people. I am doing my part, whatever little I can, by choosing to not engage with Spotify anymore as a creator and as a listener. I originally host my podcast on Soundcloud, but I had to downgrade my membership plan from Artist Pro to just Artist, which means that they have hidden most of my episodes. But that is okay. I do not wish to pay them anymore. Also, I am hosting my podcast on Substack. So I don't know when I will be recording or even writing a new episode for the podcast because I am just swamped in schoolwork. But whenever that day does come and I will be releasing a new episode of the podcast, I will be doing that on my Substack. So there will be a link in the description of this episode. This not even an episode, it's an announcement. So that if you want to still listen to future episodes of this podcast or just want to listen to the old ones and listen to all the interviews that I made with wonderful people and all the interesting deep dives into our quirky little X-Files fandom, you can do so on Substack, on my Substack. And you can also still do that on YouTube. I am not leaving YouTube as of now. Also, I would love to, but it's harder to leave a platform like YouTube as a content creator than it is to leave Spotify. But this is something that I will also be thinking about how to do. I will keep this little tiny episode recording for a couple of days, maybe a week on Spotify before I will be deleting my podcast and my account completely. And I apologize for the breathy, close talk recording session that this has become. It's just that my neighbors are kind of noisy and I have to be close to the mic so that it doesn't catch all the stray noise, if that's even a thing. Anyway, I want to thank you for being here, for listening, and I hope that you will come back to Substack and listen to the podcast there. I do not wish to abandon this project. I have a lot of love for this project, and it's given me so much joy throughout the years. Probably one of the very few things that has given me pure joy. So I wish you a very safe and peaceful, whatever it is, weekend, week, night. And I hope to see you on my Substack or on my Instagram, which I still do have. Anyway, fuck ICE and free Palestine.